All right, you posted your project on the Cursor Discord. I'm going to take a look at it with fresh eyes. I have never seen it before, and I'm going to give honest feedback and genuine reactions. I hope it's helpful. So let's dive right in. Okay, Snapshot AI by Code Buds. App Store screenshots built in 60 seconds. Upload raw app screens. Claude reads them, writes conversion focused headlines, and builds store ready screenshots. No Figma, no designer. Okay, so I think it's really clear what this does and what I, as a user or customer, can get from this. Free to use, bring your own Claude key. Okay. 4 steps from raw screens to ready to submit. Paste your API key, upload your screens. Okay, describe your app, download screenshots. Okay, what you'd normally play, you do. It'd be nice if you had an option to not have to bring an API key for folks that maybe just don't have it. Um, maybe you can use your own. Um, I get that there would be some cost associated with that, but potentially, I don't know, give folks a preview and then let them pay to unlock the full thing. Otherwise, I wonder how you plan to make money with this tool. And if it's not making money, well, yeah, I just don't know how you plan to do that. If you kind of handle the API key for people, that could be a way. What you'd normally pay a designer hours to do, this is what you get. Okay, excellent. I love that you're showing an example of what you get. I would even put this higher. I would include this in the hero section or put it right below the hero section, because this is, you're selling people the outcome. This is what they're going to get by using this tool, and this is the thing that's really going to help tell that story. Of course, there are some issues that I see here, like in the way that the image is being fit into the phone frame. There's a gap at the top. The gap doesn't look the same across all of these, which is interesting, but there is a gap on the top. And let's see every ship's profit. I think the other thing that would be cool to show is to show what, like the input versus the output. What is the thing that someone is supplying, and what they get as a result. You might want to talk about how you address different phone sizes. Like if someone is taking a screenshot directly from their mobile device, it can be a different size. How do you handle that? Does the frame size adapt so that the screenshot fits perfectly, or what do you do? It would be good to address that. So let's see, AI provider key. Okay, so you support different models here. Yeah, I mean, an interesting thing you can do, this is really small, but like I wonder if from the API key itself, if they're consistent enough that you can just auto detect which provider uh, the key is associated with. That might be a nice touch. Open router, free credits. That's cool. Screenshots, one line description, app details. Export format. Okay, required. Is this a multi-select? Because this one says it's required, which would imply you have to at least do this, and with the option of selecting others, but it doesn't behave like a multi-select. So I'm not really sure what to make of that. Okay, no server upload, API stay local, nothing stored. Built for mobile developers who ship fast. Your next app launch deserves better screenshots. Yeah, I'd love to see a bunch more examples of output. I think that could be compelling. What else can I say? It'd be nice to know, like, help people pick the right export format. Like, what is the recommended minimum set? Um, that could be helpful. Otherwise, they would have to go research. Okay, like which size should I be using? Is it based on the size I'm taking my screenshots at? If so, you should just auto detect that from the size of the screenshots, I think. Um, or is there some other determining factor? Maybe it's like which models my app is supported on. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how people are supposed to choose here. I think the fewer decisions you make, you force them to make, the better. Just simplify it for them as much as possible. Let's see. And then what happens if you try to add a screenshot that's just totally the wrong size? Oh, okay. Well, click to add screenshots. Okay. It does say click to add screenshots, but it kind of looks like the drag and drop zone pattern because it's that dotted outline, and drag and drop images does not work here. So yeah, given that it looks like a drop zone, I would build drag and drop support here. But let's see, let me click something. Okay, I'm just grabbing a random file. Okay, there's no preview. Let me add another one. Yeah, I mean, there's no preview. That would be nice to see a little preview. I don't know that you're doing anything to detect and validate the dimensions, like the size and ratio of these images. You might want to warn if somebody is trying to add an image that falls outside the expected range, right? Like maybe it doesn't seem like a mobile screenshot. Anyways, there's a bunch of stuff you could do here. I would like to try it. I don't have like a Claude key on hand to try this out, but this definitely seems like a useful tool. You've done a good job with the landing page. It's very very to the point, succinct, easy to understand. You're working on an important problem that I think can help a lot of people. So very good start. I hope this review is helpful for you. All right. Thanks.